Greetings, this is Bruce from Hot Web Ideas. We're doing the website analysis for madelast.com, and I'm here on the home page. So, and I have also taken a screenshot of the website so we can start making changes to it. So now, the one thing that right away as a customer that bothered me was that pop-up that came up just before. That is a turnoff to a lot of website visitors because it looks like a pop-up ad. So what I would do is let's see, let's go here again. It probably won't come up for me again. But the one thing I would do is I would say right on the top, I would have another form for the newsletter, so the sign up, and I would say click here to sign up for our newsletter. Now this could be any color, font, it could be anything. So I'm just giving you, it could be any size. I'm just giving you the idea. But let's just give it a quick color. So this is now matching this color as well. Okay, so you can take this and you can put this anywhere you want. As long I wouldn't have it pop up on the website because that will turn people off and they'll leave your website right away. I usually leave websites that do that, and they usually will close it anyway. So give them the option to do that. I would also say that maybe another navigation bar here with the newsletter sign up would work. So let's go down to the website. So obviously I have this video. Now the video is a little, it doesn't look professional because it looks like it's stretched out. So if I click on it, it's taking up your entire website, and some people might close it. So what I would do is I would make this a little smaller if possible and have something that says watch our video, because you don't want this taking up the entire page because then people may never scroll down and get to read more or the other services. So it's very important that we do something like that. So let me shrink this down and let me give you an idea what I'm thinking. So we take this YouTube video and let's shrink it down, because you really, if people don't think there are anything else on your website, then they'll never scroll down and see all this cool stuff on the bottom. You don't want that to happen. The video should not take away from that. So let's do something. Let's make this 50%. Of course, these are only suggestions. And I'm going to put, well, first thing we're going to do is, I think we should definitely shrink that video down. So let's go over these things right here. I think you get the idea. You'll see in a minute what I'm doing. Okay, now let's take that video. Let's put it back. I would say do something like, make it look like a regular YouTube video, but I think you get the idea what I'm trying to do. So I would say something like on the bottom, watch our, introductory video, something like that. So now you can put a lot of cool other things over here as well to sell. So now you got a call to action. This can go here or it can go on top, however you want to do it. Okay, so now you have this space to put whatever you want. So let's go ahead and let's get some cool things now from your website. Now this whole thing, this built on creativity, read more about us, this can go right alongside. So I would say something like this. You can make it any color you want, any font, any size. I'm just giving you the so this is all an image. Okay, so I would say you could finish up with built on creativity. innovation and a do-it-yourself ethic. Okay, something like that. We'll make it centered. Put over here, and then I would say have all this cool text right there, however you want to do it. See, now you have everything right there where people can't, you know, where they can't click away in case they don't see it. So I think you get the idea. So something like that, you know, obviously break the text down and so forth. So now you have all that text for here. And then you have this great button right here, read more about us. You know, you put the text over here and you say read more about us. So now when I come to the website, I'll see that right away without the video being so obtrusive, if that makes any sense. Let's get rid of that gray around it. So I think you get it now. Okay, so now you have this whole thing. Now it can work out great, and you can move this text anywhere you want, make it happen. So now when I come to the home page, I'll see all of this text, and I get to read more about this without having to scroll down. People are very, very lazy. You don't want them to scroll too much. And maybe you want to say website listings, view all. You know, and you can probably take this whole thing as well. So maybe even better. I would even just put 1/3 of this text and then just read more about us, you know. So now in this case, you can go ahead and you can put all those. Because you don't want people to have to scroll and they'll never see it, because that video is really hurting, I think. And then you have the rest for your social media. Or whatever you want to do. You want to make it bigger as well. So now everything can be seen right from the home page when I come to it. That's very important. That alone would help make the sales and the action a lot faster, because now you have all this in the front. If you want also, see, you don't want people to scroll. So these other, see, now these other ones could, you know, these other links could be there. Now submit your site. Here's the problem. When I go to submit your site, I'm here, I made this large, but the submit your site is a good call to action that I might not see on larger machines. See, now when I make it larger, because some people have their Chrome or their Firefox or Internet Explorer larger, now that button is completely off. So I would say you don't want to put submit your site all the way in the bottom. You want that to probably be on the top here. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and let's move that. So the first thing, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this button. Because if you want people submitting your site, and that's the big thing, then that has to go over here. So I'll make a couple of more changes, and then we'll conclude it. So first thing is we got a button here. I'm just going to put this here for now, and then I'm going to move those links over. So let's move, and then we can put the button back. So I would say something like, let's move that whole button over. Okay, and we'll fill the rest of that in. You probably won't see it because I moved the button over. So I'll take that. Put it right there. Now you're going to get more submissions on the website because now it's in the upper left-hand corner where people's eyes always go. I'm going to temporarily just hide that for a minute. I'll submit that. I just want to move. I want to move these over for a minute, a little further, so you get the full effect. Let's see. So let's. Move it over just a little bit more. And all the lines are there. And then I'll put the submit button back. So see, now you'll get more submissions because this is going to be in people's faces. Right on the upper left-hand corner. That's how it's supposed to work. So to me, that would actually increase sales on the website a little bit. Let me just review, because that's the whole thing. So number one, move the submit button over to the left. That's very important. Also, don't have that big pop-up for the newsletter sign-up, because people might get offended and leave. That could be a pop-up link, a pop-up box that people don't realize. We have to make it easy for people, and that might make them leave. So we want to get rid of that box. Also, don't have the entire video showing on the website because then people might watch the video and leave your website and not see all these cool things on the website. So shrink the video down, have the thing that says watch our introductory video. For the newsletter, instead of a pop-up, put it right here, with a link for the to go to the right page. Maybe you want to have an ad, and then you can move your button, your About Us, up so people can see that as soon as they come to the website. Now, right now, the sales potential on the website and probably the action potential is about a 5 on a scale of 1 to 10. But I would say that if you make my changes, you would definitely have more you have more action and sales and website submissions, and you would get that up to about a 9 or a 10. So that's my analysis. If you have any questions, please let me know, and please give this a positive review. Thank you very much.